Hello, happy potters. Uh, Thank you for joining me, Denise, Dark Star Pottery. Really quick, I've got to get this glaze unload taken care of. I've got a bisque to go in that's got to be done so I can glaze those pieces tomorrow. Lots going on. Um, Looks like I don't have a thermocoupler, but I have a manual kiln. So the handy dandy meat thermometer says the temperature is 106. So we are going in. Real quick, I want to say a big thank you to all my new subscribers. Really, really appreciate you coming and sharing this adventure with me. And if you have questions, certainly leave them in the comments. If you like, do the thumbs up. But really appreciate everybody who's hanging out with me today. All right, let's get in. Lots of new combinations. All right, let's do the comb pack first. Okay, this is what I'm used to, 5, 6, 7. My last kiln unload, the 7 hadn't really bent at all. So that was unusual. So I usually do a hot 6 and that is fine. So the first thing I did was I didn't do a lot of like Christmas stuff. But I had done this angel actually in the summer and really didn't know what I wanted to do with glazing. And actually she's a little wonky as well. And I had wonkiness with the wings. I'm not happy with the wings. Anyway, however, so I finally just went ahead. She is on Kentucky Mud Works Iceman clay. And I decided to just glaze her in Kentucky Mud Works Glaze Glacier. Really, I mean, she sat on my shelf for 3 months and I just wasn't sure what I wanted to do. But to make her a little bit Christmassy, I gave her a little red cardinal. And this is Hot Tamale Stroke and Coat. And then the little tiny black beak tuxedo. Yeah. She's okay. She's okay. When I make this kind of angel again, I have all kinds of things I think I would do differently. But she's got some flowers in her hair. She's holding some flowers. But the wings got wonky. All right. Okay. Oh, this is nice. This is 2 times Louisiana Bayou by Spectrum. 2 times in and out. And I actually overlapped just a little bit. And then this is 2 times Sandstone by Mayco. Lots of people are doing this combination and I was loving it. So I thought, what the heck, let's give it a try. There is another mug in the kiln with the same combo. I'm really happy with that. Nice. All right. I might need the book on all the stuff that's on here. Obviously the bottom is 2 times Sandstone. The inside is 3 times Flux Blossom. Hold on, sorry. Flux Blossom 3 times in and out just halfway. Then over that, I've got 1 time Rose Quartz. And over that, over the Rose Quartz, I have 1 time Amaryllis. And I have Light Flux on the rim, just 1 little time. And this was inspired by Linda at Lindy Lou Pottery. If you have not checked Linda out, go and spend some time with her. She's delightful. Her energy is amazing. And she's got some beautiful combinations. So I was really excited when I saw this one that she had done, and I gave it a try. And there are 2 wine cups farther down in the kiln with the same combination. I like that. That's nice. That's nice. That's beautiful. All right, next up are a couple of wine pours, and we're gonna see. I think 2 of them, the stopper's not gonna fit, but we're going for it. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Well, that just looks okay. That's not what I had expected. All right, hold on, let me. Okay, what the heck? That's not that. What in the world? Okay, I think this is Spectrum Autumn Purple, because I'm looking at this bottom here, 2 times in and out. I poured the Autumn Purple in there, swished it around, you know, poured it out. And then on the top, I did, how many times? 2 times soft white on the rim. And a little bit on the shoulder, so on the rim and then on the shoulder. So this is Autumn Purple, Spectrum, Soft White, Spectrum. I mean, it's a lovely color. All right, let's see. No. Okay. Well, I do have the cork low dispensers, like for soap, and that might work there. Okay, let's see. Oil pour number 2. Well, this is interesting. It's not what I expected, but it's interesting. It kind of is very deserty, isn't it? Okay, where is it? This is 3 times white opal inside, and then in bands. Okay, 3 times white opal. Then I did 3 times light sepia, again in bands. That's this color. And then 3 times macadamia, here in bands. Well, it's kind of reminds me of the desert. That's interesting. This is really interesting. I didn't put a darker color, so this is the way the light sepia interacted with the white opal. All right, let's see. Going in. It's okay. It's okay. I'm still learning how to gauge those openings, so it's all good. All right. Okay. This one I already know what it is off the top of my head. This was poured Norse Blue by Mayco in, swirl it around, dump it out. Then I did 2 times Norse Blue from the rim to here. And then on the bottom is 2 times Black Walnut by Mayco here. So it overlapped like here and here. And we do know what Black Walnut does. It gives that awesome kind of metallic look. I did leave some bands open. So there were some bits where I kind of just took my brush and swiped the Black Walnut up here over the Norse Blue. Oh, I like that. All right, here we go. We're going in. No, it's closer though. It's closer than the other 2. All right, well, all right, you gotta just try, right? And this is that same combination that mug was. 2 times Spectrum's Louisiana Bayou and 2 times Mayco's sandstone. And I can tell you right now, no, that is not, nope. It's all good. If the soap dispensers don't fit, then we've got some really pretty vases. But I love the way the Louisiana Bayou broke over the texture. This was kind of textured up here. I like that combination. Okay, I'm going to put my pourer stopper away because I don't think there are any more in there. I have to take out a shelf. Okay. Cone pack. Oh, okay. So this is the bottom shelf, 5, 6, 7. So, wait, 5.5-ish? It's all good. Let's see what we've got here. All right. Oh, this is sweet. Okay, this is just a little ice cream bowl. My ice cream bowls would be quite a bit bigger. But I'm going to tell you what I got in here. I have, if I can find it, Power Turquoise. Okay, so my Power Turquoise was like, oh good Lord, so thick. It was awful. So I only did one coat on the outside and one coat on the inside. And you know what? I'm glad I didn't do any more because it probably would have gotten weird. So this is Power Turquoise in and out. I've got 2 times seaweed on the rim, and I did it in swoops, and then little swoops down here. And then I did dabs of light flux in between all the swoops, and then again down here, and that's how that ran. So Power Turquoise, seaweed, light flux, little bit of seaweed on the rim out there. You know what? That would be a sweet little bowl to eat a little bit of ice cream out of. Yeah. Not too bad. All right. I've got 2 of these. And this is that same combination earlier that was inspired by Linda at Lindy Lou. So we've got sand, and I've got 2 of them. And they're the thumb. They each have thumb. I'll only bother showing one. Again, sandstone on the bottom times 2. That's by Mayco. We have 3 times Flex Blossom inside and out to here. That's Amaco. Then I've got 1 time Rose Quartz by Mayco, 1 times Amaryllis by Mayco, and then Light Flex on the rim. I gotta tell you, I'd have a little bit of wine out of that. That's yummy. So I have 2 of those. All right. This mug is similar to the oil pourer with the exception of, instead of macadamia, I used birch. So as a reminder, we've got 3 times white opal inside and then on the rim, and then I did bands. Okay. Then 3 times light sepia, which is by Amaco in bands. And then 3 times birch, again in bands. Birch is by Mayco. So I wanted to see if there was a big difference using macadamia or using birch. And color-wise, not really. In the light sepia, I did the same thing, putting these darker terracotta colored bands. So macadamia is a matte glaze, but there was enough under white opal's glossy. So there you go, birch, macadamia. We'll see how people like this. I've got a 3-day holiday market coming up next Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I've not done this kind of combination before. I live in Florida. I mean, it's kind of deserty, rustic. So we'll see. I mean, I think it's kind of fun. Alrighty, let's see what else we got. All right, okay. Oh, yes. Okay, this was a Refire. I did 2 of these. If you watched my last kiln opening, I did 2. But one was on Kentucky Mud Works Iceman, and the other one was Kentucky Mud Works White Bear. The White Bear looked great, except, and it really came out nice. This is Rainforest. And it came out kind of matte, but otherwise, you know, it had runs. It looked really beautiful. This one, the Rainforest, had all these really ugly, I mean, they looked like zits. It was awful. And I couldn't figure out why. So what I did was I threw 2 coats of birch inside and I threw it back through the Refire. And, oh, I've got one. But the inside is perfect. It's beautiful now. And I was worried. Last night, I threw the kiln on, I don't know what time yesterday. 1 o'clock, maybe in the afternoon. And I'm laying there in bed going, shoot. I should have put a cookie under that Refire, and I didn't. I forgot. But I like that, and I am so thrilled with the inside. So ultimately, this was sandstone. I did 1 macadamia all the way. I did 2 sandstones, and I staggered here. I did 2 times Rainforest on the outside to here, and I had done 3 coats of Rainforest inside, just Rainforest. So this one now has 2 coats of birch inside. And I really like the way that came out. All right, so we're good. We're good. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, this is sweet. All right, this is 1 time alabaster, 2 times winter wood on the outside. I have 3 times Mayco cinnabar on the inside, and that feels great. When I did a mug a couple kiln openings back where I used Amaco's red fire brick or deep fire brick, and it got it wasn't really orange peely, but the texture was really weird. So I got some Mayco cinnabar, which is a similar color, and I tried it on this, and it's perfect. There's no blemish or anything. So 3 times Mayco cinnabar inside, 1 time alabaster, 2 times winter wood on the outside, and then a band of light flecks at the top. So not screaming, ah, Christmas, but holiday-ish, if you like that kind of thing. 2 more. And they're the same. Oh, so 2 more wine cups. Not identical. They're sisters. They could live together, but, you know, one's a little chunkier than the other. I was the chunky sister in my household, but that's okay. Chunky girls need love too. This is similar to the other mug. We've got 1 time alabaster, I think I only did 1 time winter wood because my winter wood's getting real down to the bottom. I did 3 times cinnabar inside and outside to here. And then this time I just did 1 time light flux on the rim to just see how that would react with the cinnabar. Wine, anyone? Actually, I think a little bit of Bailey's and might be nice in there too. That is, oh good Lord. That is it. So I'm gonna rush all this stuff inside. I'm gonna get that next bisque load going. And then I've been glazing like crazy. I've got a whole pile of stuff I'm glazing right now. I'll be glazing all day tomorrow. I'm hoping to get that next glaze fire done first thing Monday, because I'm still in text school Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then the show starts Friday. Busy. It's good. Keeps me out of trouble. Hey, I hope you have something fun planned today. Get a little smile in your life. I'm just going to be busy, and that's good. I really appreciate y'all for watching and being here. And if you have questions, comments, suggestions, whatever, leave them in the comments. And we're going to see you next time. Hey, bye.